Hey, what's going on everybody? Gleez here, and today we're going to talk about the corpse drop with Shang Tsung. Now with custom variations, we're able to use not only the original corpse drop that hits low when you amplify it, but also the exploding corpse drop. There's benefits and negatives to each of these different corpse drops, and I'm going to go over them with you today in this video. So one of the biggest advantages to the exploding corpse drop are the combo pathways that it enables. It enables Shang Tsung to get extra damage for a bar. So for instance, we're going to go into a typical bread and butter combo with Shang Tsung without the exploding corpse drop. And it would look like this. Right, so we're going to get about 25% and we're going to send our opponent full screen. Now, the exploding corpse drop, you can actually confirm, meaning I can visually see with my eye whether or not my combo hits, and if it does, we can go into the exploding corpse drop and we can get a little bit more damage for that 1 bar of resource, and it looks like this. Alright, so notice we're going to get a few more percentage points here, still utilizing 1 bar. And we're also in a similar screen position. So we're putting our opponent all the way on the opposite side of the screen. Now, one of the cool things about the exploding corpse drops is that you can actually spend 2 bars and really get some good damage mid-screen. And one of the typical bread and butter combos that you would use with the exploding corpse drop looks like this. Alright, so there we go. We're getting 33% right there, mid-screen, and we still, again, in very Shang Tsung fashion, have our opponent all the way on the other side of the screen. So as far as damage goes, the exploding corpse drop is really going to help you to maximize that damage output with Shang Tsung. Now, what would be the downside to the exploding corpse drop? And to me, that comes in when we talk about zoning, so trying to keep our opponent away. It's not as an effective tool as the original corpse drop at doing that. So the first thing is that it's more negative. So as we take a look here, you can see that it's actually minus 22. Now, because it's minus 22, opponents have a bigger opportunity to punish you with some big damaging stuff, especially characters that can move very quickly from one side of the screen to the other. For instance, let's take a look here. We'll take a look at this corpse drop, and you can see that it's only minus 13. Now that's going to put you in a better situation if someone were to block that. Also, the low corpse drop will also come into play as far as keeping your opponent honest. So they're not going to move very quickly when you drop that corpse. A lot of times they'll even short hop. And you may throw the corpse out and they short hop to try to get away from the low, and you never spend the meter in order to trigger it. So it can really, slow someone down in advancing and trying to close down that space. And that's something that is very important when you're using Shang Tsung. So not only is it more negative, the exploding corpse drop, but the low can also keep your opponent at bay a little bit more. It's a bit more safe. It really allows for you as a Shang Tsung player to create mind games with the corpse drop, and I think that that's quite a bit better in the neutral. Also, if you just take a look at the raw damage output, we only get 88 hit points here, versus if we were to switch and show you this corpse drop, we actually wind up getting almost 14%. So it's almost double the amount of damage, and that is also big when you're trying to outzone your opponent. So another thing that I don't necessarily like about the exploding corpse drop is the fact that they're not airborne for very long. So if you do hit them with this, it's very difficult from any type of real distance to get in and perform a combo. Now, you would need to land the exploding corpse drop at about here in order to actually convert, and that's really risky. And the reason why it's so risky is because you can't really confirm it. You have to kind of just go into it. It's very difficult to confirm. I don't even know if you're actually able to. And if they block it, you're dead because it's like minus 22, right? So in this instance, it makes it really risky to utilize the exploding corpse drop because it is so negative. We'll take a look at what the combo would look like though if you do hit it from this distance. Alright, so it is pretty damaging. We're getting 30% here, using 2 bars. Not too bad, not too shabby, but again, it is rather risky. So let's take a look at what some characters can do here against the exploding corpse drop. And as you can see, Sub-Zero can punish it. We can also get Cetrion, full combo punish it from full screen. Geras can as well. Johnny Cage, we got Jade over here doing her thing. But let's take a look at the low exploding corpse drop. We're still not able to get a punish here, even if we short hop it. So it really lowers the risk to use the original corpse drop, especially when trying to outzone your opponent. So like I said previously, there are benefits, there are negatives to both of the different corpse drops. I tend to like the original one a little bit better. I think maybe your slot would be better used for another move, but hey, that's just my opinion. What do you think? I want you to leave it down in the comment section below. Also, if you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell so you get updated whenever I post new content. As always, it's Gleez signing out. Thanks for checking in and continue to game strong.